Okay, did anybody else see that when that mage or that holy knight took Elizabeth, Meliodas was just screaming there for like 5 seconds, go like, "Fuck!" Like he was going Super Saiyan or something, and I'm like, holy crap! And there's a bunch of other funny moments in here that just I cannot drop this Taizai greatness. I can't. I tried like when they're delayed and they come out on Monday, like I can't do it because there's always a new episode that's coming out with something good every time. And you know what? I've been saying it for a while, but I'd only caught up to the Baizel arc in the manga. But you know what? I actually think I want to read the manga up until 100 and chapter 117 because this is Taisai greatness. Ever since episode 1, I've already thought that this is a really good series, and wow. But I got to talk about the greatness of this episode so far. There was a bunch of really good comedy. Gauther had just joined the Sens and they're reuniting, and they were just talking about a bunch of funny stuff. A bunch of comedy came into place. Gauther was talking about secrets that everybody had, like Deanna was 30 or 29 or something. Bon is evil. He's messed up in the head. What he did was there's this one mission where Meliodas, where Bon, and where Meliodas, where Deanna and King and everybody else, they were in agony because they were struggling because all of their strength was gone. But secretly, what Bon had did was he took their strength using his snatch power, and he was just rolling on the floor laughing, going like, "Oh my gosh, they're suffering so much," and that brought a little heat up. And we also saw how Meliodas and Elizabeth love each other. Well, that's what Gauther predicted, and Gauther, his prediction is correct. It shows in the later chapters that Elizabeth loves Meliodas, from what I've heard. Gauther questions, so does Princess Elizabeth love Meliodas? And she starts blushing and everything, and then after that, Meliodas just talks about how Liz and Elizabeth are alike, and then he starts touching her boobs, and then Gauther's going like, "Oh, is that some sort of greeting?" And then and then in the morning, he starts touching Bond's pecs. He's going like, "It's just my way of greeting you." so you can already see this is golden. Like Taizai can actually use fan service, put it in this way where it's really enjoyable and you still get to watch the series. I mean, they use unlike Mashima, where fan service is non-stop 24/7. I already said something about that. And then we see Dreyfus. He's getting a little bit ticked off now that Hendrickson has started to make the new generation of the Holy Knights. And he's starting to go like, "Listen, Hendrickson, I know what you want to do, but I cannot do this." And then Hendrickson, since he took Meliodas' sword, it's not actually a sword, it's actually a key used by all of the four great clans that was used to open the demon portal. And Meliodas was using it. And Meliodas, what he does, like at the end of the episode, is just beast. It is godlike, and I'll tell you in a minute. And this is that sword, well, not the sword, but the sword handle or the key is used to revive the demon realm, and that's what Hendrickson was supposed to do. And then Gila and Jericho were fighting, and they talked about how when the Seven Deadly Sins had fought that monster with Gauther, she felt the presence of a demon in the presence of a holy knight. So this is my theory. Maybe Hendrickson is trying to make his own army of controlled demons, mainly because he's injected demon blood into them, that the blood might take over. As you saw with Squeego, he couldn't handle it, but eventually he'll probably be able to control them. I don't know how. And we almost see a close battle with Dreyfus and Hendrickson, how that's about to escalate. But the Seven Deadly Sins have to go because there's this Holy Knight that just pops up and steals Elizabeth because she's the final key to actually opening the demon realm and letting everybody come out. And Meliodas going like, "No, Elizabeth, get away!" And then she disappears. And then this is just so funny. He literally, I thought he was just gonna go like, "Come on, we gotta go." He saw her disappear instead of crying or anything. We're like, "Fuck!" He was just screaming. He was just screaming the F word. Like, he was going Super Saiyan. He looked like he was going Super Saiyan. Tell me in the comments. You gotta tell me. It looked like that. And then he ran out. Deanna, Bon, and Gauther both they were all thrown by DNA, and they just come in, and everybody goes in. You have Bon and Galther running with Meliodas, and Meliodas is taking his sword out, and then you have all these Holy Knights going like Bullet Squall, Fire Slash, like using all of these attacks, and that was cool. And then this guy, like, they have all these smirky looks like Death Breath, and the animation is really good. A1 Pictures, I love what you're doing. And then what he does is he goes like full counter, and then full counter, as we all know, deflects every enemy's move. So he basically just bounces everybody out of the way. I'm like, he just went in. This guy just really went in. And then we see another magic power coming from the Southern Gate, and the Southern Gate is led by this army called Arthur. Now, could he be Gilthunder? He could, but I'm not sure. So tell me in the comments, who is Arthur? Is his name Arthur, or is he Gilthunder, or is he somebody else? Tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of this episode? Is this Taizai greatness becoming even more greatness? But not up to that One Piece greatness, though. But that's it for me. If you guys like this review, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. Be sure to drop a like. Follow me on Twitter. That will be in the description. And until we meet again, see ya.